They say the meek will inherit the earth. We say the nerds are already in control. Welcome to the Frakkin Nerds, episode number 297. I'm your host, Doc Martin, and joining me, let's see, which way should we go here? Let's remove that. You know what? We'll start off with the guy who always craves that hunt. That's our own Chris Class. How you doing, Chris?
I am good, buddy. Thank you for having me on again. It is great to be back. And I've been craving that hunt, but I've been lacking on the videos. But there's going to be a new one that goes up this weekend. I promise.
I gotta say, I really love the background that you got going on there, especially the shelving unit that you got with the figures on the wrestlers.
Yeah,
and,
dude, this, as a matter of fact, this is a typical shelf, just a little,
nice,
six, whatever type of shelf. The thing on top, this black thing, is a separate shelf on top. But what you do is you take it, you turn that son of a bitch sideways and shove it up your ass. No, you turn it sideways, and it's for shoes. It's a shoe organizer.
Oh, really?
I found it on clearance for like $8.50 at Walmart.
I mean, it's perfect for action figures.
You turn it sideways, and you could. If you don't shove it up your ass, you can put shoes in it, or do it this way and do figures. So yeah, that's what it is. It was on sale, and if you, as a matter of fact, a Walmart off of Westport, I think they had a few of those. No, I'm sorry, off of Bardstown Road. That Walmart, they had a few of those. So
anybody looking for that deal on a shoebox, you can go over to
Walmart
in Westport. Yes,
so, it works out great. It works out great. And my plan is, once I start, because the bottom shelf has a lot of them turned sideways, so because they have nice side art too. You can do the same thing here and put multiple ones on there, and you see nice side art. So there you go.
Very nice. And then let's move on to the gentleman that recently, Mizter Bonezz. If you don't know who Mizter Bonezz is, he's an EDM, and I told him to give him some advice to our own Joshua, since he's about to handle the Marvel universe, and so he did give him some advice. I'll post it at the end of the show, so you all see what Joshua. Hello, Joshua.
Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for that inspirational cameo from Mizter Bonezz. And Mizter Bonezz, if you're watching this, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule for doing such a lovely thing. And your words of encouragement were very helpful. And
did he really give you his phone number?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But I don't need to text him or anything like that. But
dude, I'll text him. I need more. I need more followers on Kraven the Tweet on YouTube. So I'm sure Mr. Bonezz has more than me.
Remember, the biggest thing is hashtag. That's what he said.
Always remember hashtags.
Yes. Yeah. If you don't know who Mizter Bonezz is, look him up. He has a stop laughing. He has an EDM.
I'm not laughing.
He has a degenerate disease that he does it from he's not bad music. Go check him out.
We were listening to some of his DJing earlier. He was fucking, it's kind of, he was kind of doing all right. I mean, he's no Mixmaster Mike, but fuck, who is? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
that's right. That's right. All right, moving on. Well, remember, like Mizter Bonezz, like and subscribe to the channel. If you like your favorite podcast, you can find it on every place: Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio. All the cool places. So on today's show, let's see what's going on. With E3 coming up, a lot of news about Xbox and streaming, like virtually anywhere you can think about to stream an Xbox game, you're going to be able to do that. We now have a Kraven the Hunter, the real one, not the guy from over in Indiana. It's going to be from the new Sony line of Spider-Verse movies without no Spider-Man. And you're wondering what Disney's going to do after Cruella? Well, we're going to talk about that. But first, AMC is going to give away free popcorn to anybody that invests in them. So, hey, if you're looking to make a little side money on AMC stock and get some cheaper free popcorn, get on that right now. They're trying to help out their investors. I don't think AMC still got the understanding of what really they were doing, but I guess they're trying to run this whole thing till it completely goes out and AMC goes away, and maybe a better theater will open up in my area.
Shut up. Just say they'll make bigger seats for you. How about that one? Or lose some weight.
No. I am losing weight.
You know what? When Doc and I went to go Yeah,
Yes.
Doc and I went to go see Scott Pilgrim. That was the first thing I noticed. It's been a couple years since I had seen him. And then when he got out of the car, like I looked him up and down, and I was like, "Damn, Doc!"
All right, he
that ass
gave
real
me what they call in the HR world elevator eyes.
quick."
Yeah.
Elevator eyes. Start at the bottom, work my way up. Is that what
Right.
it is?
It
Okay.
is.
All right. I didn't necessarily check him out, but it's very noticeable that I remember Doc was, as a matter of fact, I think he was wearing. No, you weren't wearing the headlock gear shirt there.
I was wearing the headlock gear, I think.
Were you wearing it that day? I can't remember.
No. I was.
You wore
I
that
think
here
I was
on the show a while back, and
yeah,
I
I think it was
noticed
the
it fit
Scott
you.
Pilgrim shirt.
Yeah, it was something like that. And you but yeah, Doc's losing weight, man. Doc's getting healthier, and dude, the seats are fucking amazing where we were at. So it was nice.
All right, so keep fucking losing weight and stop complaining about AMC.
No, but they don't recline at the one.
I don't know about his legs though.
I don't know what to tell you. Reclining
Yeah.
seats really aren't for movie theaters. Like, well, you're
Yes,
40,
they are.
you're 40-something years old. You know, they just introduced the shit in the past 10 years. Calm down.
So I'm just supposed to just sit in these old antiquated seats.
Yeah,
Just be
that
uncomfortable.
pretty much. I mean, that's
No.
what you used to do. So what's the problem?
I like
Nah.
the new things.
Now, if there's no AC in the fucking movie theater, then we got problems.
I mean, Josh,
Yeah.
if by that same rationale, like that'd be like when they introduce music and like sound and they wouldn't have the little guy playing like, you know, the opera
Yeah,
playing
with
or whatever, like the little
Actual
band.
audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
I mean,
gotta
that's-
evolve.
Yeah, you evolve, but I'm visually. I want to be visually, and as long as the seats are not uncomfortable. He's bitching about not reclining seats, and I look at it like
I like reclining seats.
I have that problem at work too. My friends will complain about that at work, and I'll just be like, "What are you fucking just?"
All these spoiled kids.
Yeah, spoiled. Yeah, spoiled. I was like, you're bitching about the most stupidest of inconveniences, and I just look at them. All right, nigga, I'm just here to fucking watch the movie. I'm comfortable.
Hey, but the thing
eating
is if I'm spending $9 to go see a movie at a matinee,
oh
Yeah,
my
come
god, $9, $9.
$9.
You know how much we pay for matinees in New York City?
How much?
Fucking $14.
Why?
He had a
Same
since
fucking movie.
Doc was driving. I made sure his ticket was taken care of.
See,
I had him taken care of. But he probably spent $9 in gas as far as he fucking lives for me. So
The least of 30 to 40-minute drive. Well, guys, as we talked about on the last show, that it seems like now the IRS wants to get into the cryptocurrency world. They are now wanting you to report if you buy or do an exchange over $10,000 in a day, that you need to submit it to the IRS that you spent this money.
who called it?
Called it on the show that the government's about to get their hand in the cookie jar because they realize there's so much money being moved around on that. Which the interesting part is now I'm seeing like a lot of news thing, and they're talking about like the shit coins and stuff, and like I think they're trying to scare people off from crypto. But again, if you do your research, you start to find out good coins that have value, what they do. Don't be just buying Dogecoin.
Whatever, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Really,
That's where people are losing their money, is they're like, oh, I'm going to throw in 10, 20K into Dogecoin. And then when it bottoms out and they're like, what happened to all my money? It's just you didn't buy in, you bought into a joke coin. And they're out there. They're definitely out there.
I lost a little bit. Well, I didn't lose because I haven't sold it yet.
Exactly.
I was
That's what
up
I
at
always
one
say,
point pretty
you don't
good.
lose any money until you actually sell it.
Yeah, I was up pretty good at one point. And
yeah, me too. I was almost
For
close
about
to
a
200
week.
bucks, and now it's
Yeah.
fucking $80 now. I'm like, the fuck, man.
I invested. What I invest? I got it when it was like maybe 32 cents, and it shot up to like 85. And I was like, when it hits 90, I'm selling it. And it did. It hasn't done it. So I went, I was about to triple up, make a few grand. And
I'm just looking for Cardona to like skyrocket because I have like 10 Cardonas.
what is that?
You only have
That's
Another-
a,
You
I
only-
think so. Let me check. Let me see.
I've got like 125.
I don't know about these.
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
Okay.
The UK
Uh,
police were surprised when they
6
they
points, Doc. 6 points with 3 minutes left to go. Just so you know.
Oh, they've got it. The
I-
Hawks
I-
have a shot.
I told you.
Well, the UK police were trying to what they thought was bust an indoor marijuana growing operation, but in essence, what they found was a Bitcoin mining setup. was illegally siphoning electricity from a main supply. That was their biggest problem, not the fact that they were just using a lot of energy. They were pulling it from another supply. So yeah, guys, don't do illegal stuff while you're trying to, go to the moon with your coins.
How do you mine Bitcoins? I don't get that. What are they doing?
Using computers, and they roll through cycles trying to create a coin. Is what it does.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
That's
I have
originally-
27 Cardona.
Oh, he could be making some money if it ever gets up to like $3 or $4.
Do I have to
I
buy
hope
some
so.
Cardonas?
I mean, that's what my friend told us, but or rather me,
You
and I
should
just
buy-
like
You should buy some ADAs, yes.
Cardonas. What's it called? Just Cardona?
Or
yeah,
look up
ADA.
ADA.
ADA?
Yeah. Please, if you're watching or listening to the show, don't take our advice. It's only for entertainment purposes only that we buy crypto and everything else.
Oh, is it
Yes.
crypto?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
crypto.
crypto.
Yep.
Okay. So
Kellogg's is introducing a cereal robot to make it the easiest food to prepare ever.
Is it a tiger?
What's that?
Is it a robot tiger?
No, it's just like one of those like Coke machine things, but you get to
Oh,
kind of create your own cereal.
yeah, I need to have Frosted Flakes and half. Well, what is under the Kellogg umbrella?
What's that?
What's under the Kellogg umbrella of cereals?
huh.
Do you want to know what Kellogg? Let me pull it up. You
Yeah.
got Corn Flakes from Kellogg.
You got Frosted Flakes, Rice
Kellogg.
Krispies.
Cereals. Let's see what we got.
Kellogg's cereals.
You got Fruit Loops, which if you don't know, all the Fruit Loops taste the same. There is no different flavors in the Fruit Loops. It's just
Which, you know what? Fruit Loops used to be my favorite cereal of all time. And then I found that out and it fucked with me, man. And so I'm like,
mentally messed with you. Like
it did, because I was
not
like,
real.
no, dude, purple like really tastes like grape. And like but it didn't. It all tastes the same.
Not.
And I was like, son of a bitch. I did like the Pepsi challenge with it. Like had a bunch of them laid out and I closed my eyes and I would eat one and look fuck, man.
He did the Pepsi challenge.
I did, man.
man.
Crave is a good cereal.
You've got Raisin Bran, you've got Apple Jacks, you've got Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies with the banana is my shit.
They made apparently a Peeps cereal that you could have bought.
Wow.
Ew.
Speaking of marshmallow things, have
Apple
you guys
Jacks. That's what's
Have
up.
you guys seen the marshmallows that have like, we've got one that has like a chocolate center in it or a cookies and cream. And so when you melt them up, you've got a little extra flavor inside of it.
Nah, man.
For those
I
late
haven't
night,
seen
I
that.
know Joshua, you probably haven't done many s'mores out there in the hot fault of New York.
We have s'mores, whatchamacallit, cookies, the Chips Ahoy sauce.
But it's not like you guys can go out there and like start a fire like at a dumpster and roast up some marshmallows like us country boys out here in Kentucky and Indiana.
Why is he gonna have a dumpster fire?
I mean,
Where
what
else
else
are they
is
gonna
this,
set up like a fire?
Like,
Like, yeah, look at him. He gets it.
like where else? Where else? Like, I mean,
I
can you
don't
do it
know.
on a grill?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do it
you
over
can
your
do it on a grill.
stove.
I mean,
Yeah, you can do it over stove.
Yeah,
It works better if you can get a flame going so that you can burn it, crisp it up a little bit,
Yeah.
then you eat it. That's the way to do it. I don't know who these weird monsters like, oh, you shouldn't burn it. You lose all the flavor.
Fuck that.
4 points. 4 points, Doc. With two less than 3.
You may have to go live to the game then here in a second. Actually, let me switch it over there and put on there.
Shit, Joshua, I told you I'd send you some posters, right? Did you want them?
Nah, man, I need to get like small size posters. I don't want like Abuela to get
Okay.
upset.
Because I told you I'd give you those 3 posters. I just thought
I know,
about
I
that.
know.
All right.
Today she was flipping out because like these guys came to inspect the apartment, and she's like, "Did they look at your room?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh God," and I was like, "She's like getting worried now." So I'm like,
I
don't
found a
want
major
her-
blood, by the way, Doc. Have you been you hunt Joes? At all?
What's that?
I found a major blood. I don't know if you hunt like the G.I. Joe classifieds or not. But that
Oh,
was
the
a
action
hard
figures?
one to find.
No. I'm holding off.
They're
I'm
good
amazed
ones to
at
get
the
into.
price of the Transformers.
Yeah.
Like the one based upon the new animated series and stuff. Like they're like $50 a lot of those.
Yeah. I'm not into them as much. I mean, I have some. You see Prime and all my loose ones right here, but man, I don't, unless I really give a fuck about them, man. Like I don't. Mm-mm.
Let me finish up quickly. The Kellogg's Bowl Bot offers a vending machine type experience from anywhere from $3 to $6.50 for the privilege. You can either select milk or yogurt and a combination of cereals, granolas, and toppings like fresh fruit or cocoa nibs. And if you're wanting to spend a little bit higher, it'll cost you $6.50 for a bowl of cereal.
Fuck that. That's stupid, man. Like you could buy a gallon of like almond milk and like a box of cereal for that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. And that should feed you at least for a couple of days if you're not overly eating cereal all the time.
Yeah, that's silly, man. Like that's something. I mean, I've done that like at the hospital. Like I'll buy a gallon of milk or a carton of milk and like almond milk and some cereal, and then I'll eat on that like all weekend. Like, you know, it's like $6. Like maybe eight, but like, yeah, $6.50 for a bowl of cereal. The fresh fruit, having that option with yogurt and all that could be a little more expensive. I get that, but like, that's kind of silly. A cereal vending machine. I don't know. Would you guys take advantage of that? Joshua, you working at a hospital?
Not for $3 or $6.50 for.
Nah, I'm good. I don't.
Nah, dude. Right?
Like cereal for me is like one of those things I got to be like. I'm rarely in the mood for it, so nah.
I mean, think about it. For $6.50, you can go get something from McDonald's, like a warm hot breakfast.
Yeah, most definitely. For $2, I get that for my daughter all the time. Sausage biscuit and a hash brown. $2. You buy 3. We could all 3 eat those and have 50 cents left over.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, that's silly. Vending machine cereal. Fuck that.
Speaking of ideas that nobody was really thinking we needed, one of the last movies that I saw outside of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, I went and saw The Quiet Place 2, which I didn't know it was on video on demand. And I will tell you, there's a lot of problems with the Quiet Place franchise. But now, if you can't get enough of these aliens that they can easily take out with loud sounds, they're going to be making a spin-off and expanding a universe of these characters.
John Krasinski is making money.
It grossed the first one grossed $50 million domestically and $340 million worldwide on a $17 million budget. And then the sequel made $57 million domestic over just the Memorial Day weekend. So yeah, they're making a lot of money off of and if you really think these movies are good, just go back and actually pay attention to the storytelling and the plot. And everything in The Quiet Place 2 is telegraphed. Like they're pretty much they're just drawing it on a wall. They're like, do you see we're doing this? That means that's coming back later and it'll be introduced. So just get ready for it.
Yeah, dude, I've never seen him. I mean, I know,
Right.
big shocker.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
I mean, is it Jim from The Office? Like he dies in the first one though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, spoilers.
Oh, I've never seen it, so I'm like,
Yes.
He's sacrificed.
I would tell you, he's back in the second one also.
But it's flashbacks.
flashbacks.
It's the beginning is a kind of a setup, and then they start present day after the first one ended.
Okay. Yeah, nah, man. I don't know.
The other issue I have with going and seeing it at the theater, because they're saying, oh, you need to go see these movies at the big theater and everything else. But because that movie's supposed to be quiet and they're utilizing the silence to really pull you in, the fucking whatever movie's playing next door with the loud sound like you're outside Joshua's apartment.
Yeah.
Like, you're here, and I'm like, who the fuck's got the car driving around? Because you just hear
Fast and the Furious right next door.
Yes. So I don't know what theaters need to be like, okay, we need to get the quiet period dramas next to these other films, because I think the last time I saw like Jurassic Park was next to it, and I'm like, fuck, you can't really fully concentrate on it.
Wow, that's a good point.
So yeah, AMC, I need you to do that. Move the correct films next to each other for sound purposes, and give me some reclining seats in the Louisville market. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going to Escape.
Anytime you come there, I got your ticket, Doc. It's that one's on the house.
If you think Ash Williams is dead, no. Evil Dead franchise is going to be coming back. Evil Dead Rise will be I think a follow-up I don't know if it's going to be a follow-up from the third film or a direct follow-up from the second film. I can't remember what they're saying it was going to be. It's going to move the action out of the woods and into the city. It's going to center on two estranged sisters. Her reunion is cut short by the rise of the flesh-possessing demons, thrusting them into a primal battle for survival. Now, Sam Raimi's not directing it. Just Tim and Bruce Campbell will be producing it. Lynn Cronin will be directing the film. And what has Lynn Cronin also worked on?
Nothing good.
Let's see.
Sam Raimi's like, I got that Marvel money now. I'm a Doctor Strange your ass.
Let's see, what has he known for? He's done a couple short horror films is what he's done. All right. Well, I mean, Sam Raimi. I mean, that's how he kind of started off with things. So let's see what this guy can do. You guys fans of The Evil Dead?
No, not really.
Yeah, I like the first two.
Well, thanks for joining the conversation, Joshua. Appreciate that.
I like the first two. I never did see Army of Darkness, though.
The Evil Dead movies never really interested me. So I'm like, whatever. I saw the porno parody of it.
Was it Evil Head?
No, it was the Evil Dead, the porno parody, and it was.
Oh,
really
that's
bad.
what it's called. Like they should have called it Evil Head. Like
and
perfect opportunity. Why would you?
And you want to know how I found out about it?
Oh my God, the Hawks are up by 1.
Yeah, I told you they were gonna win.
What is going on?
One of my favorite indie wrestlers, Tim Donst, was interviewing the director of it, who was like a friend of theirs, and he did it, and I was just like, Jesus Christ! And I watched it, and I was like, it was very terrible.
I mean, have you ever really you guys ever really watch a porn for like a plot?
I do the porno parodies because I just want to see how funny they are.
Really? Like the whole what are they? Are they an hour and a half? Like an hour?
Hour and change, like without the sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I just thought like the fun part would be like, oh, there's like Batgirl and she's like getting plowed or whatever, like something like that. And when it comes to superhero movies, they're like parody stuff like that, but really pay attention to like the plot of any of them. I always thought that was just such a silly concept.
It looks like the group Burning Angel did the porn parody. You can find it if you do a little research online for it. So yes, you know who does?
Hold on, I just
talk about the plot.
There's like a scene in it while I'm watching it, and you could tell this is totally not scripted, and the girl kind of had to check the male performer, so she's like getting double fucked by in each hole, and then one guy's like, I'm gonna put it in the other hole with the other guy, and she's like, no, let's just go back to the hole. I don't care.
Was she the possessed Deadite?
Yeah, she was like,
oh, so she was just like, no.
And I just remember just watching it going,
out of all the things I'll do, that I won't do for you.
If to our listeners or watchers, if you ever get bored and you watch it for that one scene where she's like, no, just a good old DP. We're gonna stay out of there.
Just the good old, just like back in the day, good old DP. Let's keep it real. Speaking of like weird porn type things, have you guys seen the Marvel Legend figure The Hood? I sent you guys a link on the chat. You can include this if you want.
Oh, that's the guy with the two guns with the cape.
Yeah, dude, he has
these
these weird accessories that I guess maybe they go on the end of the guns. Tell me if you zoom in, it doesn't look like two pink dongs, dude. It looks like these figures are gonna get pulled off the shelf because people will complain about them.
Oh, they do,
dude. I picked up one of those today because I was out hunting, and Brian wants it.
Get banned.
I guarantee they're gonna get banned, man, because they look like two pink dongs and with fire like going around. The weirdest accessory, man. The weirdest fucking accessory. And it's not like I guess bullets. It's like you put it in there and it's like the bullet going. It don't look like no fucking bullet, man.
He was an interesting character in one of the last comic series I was reading. I was like, oh, this guy seems like he's legit, but nothing came of it.
You, man.
Yeah.
No, I'd run for cover too. It's like Jackass. I don't know, man. I saw that today, and you guys talking about that I don't know. I had to share with you.
Well, Sony is continuing on with their Spider-Verse without the Spider-Man, and even recently, they were interviewing. Was it Jared Leto with Morbius? And
No,
he
that was
who was it they were interviewing?
Tyrese Gibson.
Oh yes, Tyrese Gibson, who just can't shut the fuck up in any.
I don't. No. I don't think he shut the fuck. I don't think he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
No, and then The Rock don't shut the fuck up.
Because the kid, there's a kid I follow who follows like comic books. He's mainly DC, but he's also Marvel when the movies come out and everything. And he was like, "Oh man, he said the movie's coming out when? Wait a minute, but the release date is October. He's saying January. It doesn't make any. He's like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about."
No. So yeah, Tyrese said that the new Morbius movie was in fact in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Kevin Feige was like, I don't know, he hasn't responded, but I think he's pretty much like, don't listen to anybody coming from Sony. Like, what's connected? Calm down. But now we have they're planning on doing Kraven the Hunter because God forbid you build any heroes. Let's just keep making movies off of villains, a la Disney, and see what happens. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I guess now is not going to be playing Kick-Ass or Quicksilver. Is going to be the new Kraven the Hunter in the new movie as it comes out. So our own Kraven, what are you thinking about Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Oh, you live long enough to see yourself a hero, or die a hero, or you live long enough to be the villain.
Well, he did die the hero, and now he's back to be the villain.
Well, he was technically
he died
was
a villain.
No, he was a villain, but then he died being a hero to come back as a villain. So
yeah. Well, I really enjoyed Kraven's Last Hunt. That was like, I didn't know much about Kraven the Hunter until that book came out with beautiful art from Mike Zeck. I don't know. It's who's he gonna hunt? Is he gonna? I guess this is his origin story, and then
it has to be his origin.
It's gonna have to be.
He's gonna hunt. He's gonna hunt poachers.
Yeah, I mean, is he gonna hunt Puma?
Oh my God,
like,
really?
What's he gonna do? I don't like. He was such a powerful villain, and then when he died, he was, other than like in Torment, like at Spider-Man Torment that came out, when McFarlane like released Spider-Man #1 and shit. Like he had like glimpses, like a cameo in there, but it was just like Spider-Man fucking tripping. Like I think he's been dead, like legit dead, since he like got his face blown off. So that's one of the rare instances of someone in comic books that actually died and stayed dead. So,
but didn't his kid show up in the comics?
Did he? I thought Dark Avengers was called Dark Avengers. I don't even know they were West Coast Avengers. I'm not the person to ask. We need Brian. I don't know. I mean, possibly, but that was one thing I always did like, that he was a badass, and then when he died,
I'm reading the Thunderbolts where Osborn took it over. Does that lead into the Dark Avengers?
I'm trying to think of timeline. Yeah,
no,
I think it came before. I think Thunderbolts came before Dark Avengers.
That's what I'm saying. Because they've got Bullseye, but they're keeping Bullseye away from everybody. But he is just kind of the last X Factor if they need to.
Whether or not it leads in, I'm not sure, but I know that that series came first.
What was the event where Norman Osborn was like president of the United States, or like he was the leader of something? I thought the Dark Avengers came from that.
It did, but I'm saying Thunderbolts, the series, I believe, came before Dark Avengers.
Yes. I'm not. I thought that,
so. Whether or not there may have been an instance that happened that tied the two, like that led from this to this, but Thunderbolts did come before Dark Avengers.
No, I mean, no, I know, like, but the Thunderbolt, the Thunderbolt story where Osborn is in charge of them, did that happen?
I think that was when during the arc where Norman Osborn.
From what I read, it's right after Civil War. So they had created the Thunderbolts to deal with all the unregisters, and they're fucking them up. Like they're like, we're not going to let them just go in nice. Right, we're going to make an example of them.
That after Civil War, that event happened where Norman Osborn. I don't know what it's. I think it's when the Iron Patriot comes out, and Norman Osborn is the Iron Patriot. But that's when he was in charge. Like that's what it was. Those were the events that happened.
Let's see. Here we go. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, it says Dark Rain. That
Yeah, I think it's Dark Rain.
the
if I'm
series
not
Dark
mistaken.
Rain, because that was around
Yeah.
the time that Secret Invasion was coming around. Dark Rain was.
Now Zemo was in the in that one gimmick outfit, the Iron Patriot outfit.
Who was?
Zemo.
Oh, I always thought it was Norman Osborn.
No, I don't think so. Oh well, we don't know comics apparently. We're just idiots.
We're all trying to read through Wikipedia right now.
I like, bro, anything Ultimate Universe pre fucking ultimatum and stuff like that. I told him he doesn't know basketball like I do. I was watching the fourth quarter. I'm like, they're gonna lose because they're just doing stupid things. And he's like, no, they're not. They're gonna lose. I'm like, no, they're gonna win. Watch.
Jesus Christ! It was 40-19 in the fourth quarter. The Hawks over the Philadelphia. So does that mean now Philly's gonna just run them for the next 2 games, or?
No, there seems to be a lack of inability because, like I was telling young Matthew, I was like, they're the bigger team. They just need to dominate in the post. But they seem to do this dumb thing where they're ahead big, and they go, you know what? Let's just start shooting threes for no apparent reason. And then he has this stupid thing with Seth Curry where he sits Seth Curry when Seth Curry had 32 points tonight or over 30 points. Why would you sit that kid down? It's just weird, man. Like it's a dumb thing. I don't think Doc Rivers is a good coach. I hate to say it. And
he was a good player for the Hawks.
And Joel Embiid needs to be like, I'm 7 foot forever, and I could just dominate in the post.
Yep.
You know, so.
And Trae Young had 39 points.
So apparently, when Norman Osborn became like the new director of S.H.I.E.L.D., it was because he stopped the Skrulls during Secret Invasion. So that led to him being, replacing Tony Stark, I think is what it said. And so that's what's happening. So
are we thinking that his control of the Thunderbolts came before the before the Dark Avengers?
Because I think that's because when he had that leverage, he used that leverage to do his own agenda.
That's what I felt. It was a good series. If you've not read it, look up it's I think Garth Ennis wrote that Thunderbolts run. So check it out if you got the Marvel universe or Unlimited.
Marvel Unlimited.
Yeah, definitely check it out. All right.
Yeah, shit. Fuck. I gotta read that Kraven's Last Hunt. That was on my things to read list.
Beautiful. Mike Zeck is one of my favorite artists and a very famous cover artist. He did a lot of old school Punisher. He did you could see the old meaty thighs behind me of Captain America there. He did that. Very famous.
Pledge allegiance to that.
Yeah. If you looked at the Punisher miniseries, they came out in mid 80s, late 80s. Very iconic covers. He did all those. Did the famous cover of Captain America Annual. I forgot which one it was, but Wolverine slashing on Captain America's shield and it's sparking up. Very iconic covers. Mike Zeck does the art for it. He did a lot of G.I. Joe stuff. The art alone is fantastic. It's Spider-Man's in his black costume. It's a great story and it's beautifully done.
Some of the other news that came out in television is we're going to be getting an Assassin's Creed Netflix series. They're enlisting the screenwriter that has done a lot of big budget movies, action movies. The writer of Die Hard, Jeb Stewart, who also worked on The Fugitive, and also is bringing Vikings Valhalla to Netflix, is going to be being the head writer for the new Assassin's Creed. If you remember, there was a Michael Fassbender movie. It came out. It grossed 240 million against a reported 125 million budget. So
that's not bad.
It did well. I don't know anybody that saw it. I do. I know Joshua. He said it sucks. So Ubisoft, if you need to watch something very cringy, go watch their E3 because it is extremely cringy to watch. They're going to be also releasing an animated Splinter Cell series written by John Wick creator Derek Kolstad.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, because you apparently love all John Wick shit.
No,
you love
I like
being thrown
Splinter
through
Cell,
glass.
Sam Fisher. Sam Fisher's the man.
Oh, okay. An anime series based upon Far Cry. Not sure like what point of time Far Cry will be at. There also, as you know, we were talking about it last year. A film version of The Division starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Jessica Chastain is on the way to be made.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Now, when you say the vision, what vision?
What's that?
What you said? A vision? What? What were you saying?
I don't know. You tell me what I was saying.
You just said
Something about a
TV
movie
show.
based off of The
The
Vision.
vision. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Do what? Talking about the writer, or what do you mean?
What the fuck is The Vision?
Oh,
Yeah,
the Division.
Oh, The Division.
Division.
I
No,
gotcha.
The Division. I was like, The Vision.
Yeah,
What the
because
fuck are you talking
no,
about?
it sounded like you said the vision, and class heard it too.
No, I said
He said
Division.
he said Division, and we heard as The Vision.
The vision.
So-
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
I'll
The Division. Okay, Tom
over-pronunciate
Clancy.
my words.
Isn't that what it is? Tom Clancy.
Yeah, it's another
Division?
Tom Clancy.
Make that money,
Dude, that's
Tom.
a good game.
Who do you
I
think is going to
couldn't-
go longer in video game world that are already passed away? Madden or Clancy?
Clancy.
Man, I don't know, man. Dude, Madden is like every year it's coming out. There's a new Madden, a new Madden, a new Madden.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
like Tom Clancy, is Tom Clancy really dead?
Yeah, he's really dead.
John Madden's alive, right?
No,
Yeah.
John Madden's dead too.
No, he's dead.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's
When?
not. He didn't fucking
John-
die.
Dude, John Madden is alive. He's
Yeah,
85 years old.
You fucking
Well, he's
weirdo.
barely alive. Then.
Well,
you know who's going to
Pat
pass away
Samuel.
this week now because we made he's going to
Oh,
pass away
fuck.
this week. Be like, oh shit, they shouldn't have said anything.
oh shit. Do we need to
Tom
start at the
Clancy's
beginning
dead.
of the years?
I didn't know Tom Clancy was dead. I thought he was still alive.
No.
He's still writing books, I thought.
Well, so I guess
No.
John Madden wins this one.
Yeah, John Madden wins that one.
We're gonna have to
Well,
have
no,
a Frakkin
because
Nerds
he
death pool.
died. Tom Clancy died October 1st, 2013.
John Madden is alive and well.
Yeah,
Well, he's alive. I hope he's well.
he's well. We would have heard
Godspeed.
something. Man.
Godspeed, John Madden.
They're talking about the guy who always took a bus everywhere because he didn't like flying. I think that guy's living pretty good.
That's
Didn't they?
I
Didn't he?
feel that.
Wasn't he in a plane crash or something? And that's why he would always take a bus. from then on?
I guess so. I guess with the Raiders, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, man, can't fucking blame him there.
Well, another movie that came out recently, Cruella, which some people call the female version of the Joker. I would tell you, you're fucking an idiot.
Did you hold on? Do you know why she hates Dalmatians? Did you hear about this in the movie?
So I understand why she hated Dalmatians, and then at the end, spoilers, she gets her own Dalmatian. She gets the Dalmatians that, in essence, killed her mom. Yes, which totally makes sense. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take these dogs, and they're gonna be mine." And I'm like, "Well, didn't you want to kill 100 of them to make a fucking?"
That's
jacket?
later. That's later.
Yeah. So I don't know how she got pissed off with these dogs again, and then it was like,
No,
well,
I
no, 'cause
feel
then
like,
at the end, she's giving the dogs to the people that would then become the couple that have the 101 Dalmatians. But then
So
she'll
I-
is going
oh.
to kill them.
yeah. So
Try to kill them
basically,
later.
she gives the dogs to these people, and in hopes that they have kids, and then she kills the kids to make a jacket. Makes
Yes,
sense.
exactly. That's what happens at the end, post credit or mid credits. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. And what I'm starting to think is, it's all these people that something tragic happened in their life, and now they become the villains. So aren't the people that like Cruella and like Sleeping Beauty and stuff, aren't they gonna go evil because of the way these people?
No,
It's
because
like
they
the-
break the cycle.
How do they break the cycle?
Because they live happily ever after.
Well, continuing on with the villain line, like somebody at Sony keeps getting in the ear of a Disney exec. Now we are going to get a long in development prequel to the 2017 live action film, which started it all, Beauty and the Beast. And we're going to be following Gaston and Lafleur. I think that's how you say it, right?
Oh, Jesus
Then we get
Christ.
to find out how Gaston and his buddy became friends, and Gaston became the legend that he is before he
He's
fell
just
off
a
the side
fucking
of-
cocky dude, man. Like he's
No, so now we need to know that something happened in his life to make him this asshole that he is now.
he's probably like an only child and like
I
fucking like lifted
I
a lot of
wonder-
weights and he had good looks and so like women threw themselves at him. Like, yeah, it's a fucking
Who's gonna be? So we had
stupid,
Sleeping Beauty. We had her, Maleficent. Now we have the guy Gaston and Cruella. I wonder who's gonna be the next one.
I don't know. Who do you guys think would be?
Could they do a Captain Hook, even though they already did Pan? Could Disney do a Captain
Pan's
Hook?
long. I mean, that was Pan Disney.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think
No,
so.
Pan
The
was a
Robin Hood
Disney-
one or the Robin Williams one?
No. Pan was basically a prequel to Peter Pan, and it shows you how Captain Hook becomes Captain Hook. Like it's called Pan, but it's not about Peter Pan. It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
they could do Captain Hook if they really
Hook
wanna
would
go
be
that
like
way.
pretty cool because you could probably get a little longevity out of that.
They
So-
can't
Let's
do
see.
they can't do the fucking whale from Pinocchio.
Oh, you know what they're gonna do is, after shit, Little Mermaid. They'll probably
Ursula?
They'll probably do Ursula.
Yeah, all right. That actually
So
looks-
what? Melissa McCarthy's gonna be Ursula prequel.
Yeah, who is Ursula in the new?
Melissa McCarthy.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They couldn't find a person of color to play that character.
Well, Queen Latifah was her in the live action musical on ABC.
Was she?
Yeah.
Because the reason that I wonder about that is we're now going to be getting and I don't know who was asking for this is Perfect Strangers is getting a reboot.
What?
Yes.
It's gonna be a new
HBO Max.
Balky?
What's that?
There's gonna be a new Balky?
I guess, but a more of like La Blauki. That was horrible. I don't know. I was really struggling to try to pull that joke. One of the people with the Black Lady sketch show and Netflix After Party, Robin Thede, is set to star in the new version. They unexpectedly these two people discover the sisters, and they're both a one-bedroom apartment above a trap yoga studio in Fort Greene, Brooklyn. So
Balky.
so instead of and I'm wondering, are they going to be like, one's going to be like an African woman and the other one's from New York? Because otherwise, if it's just two half sisters, because one was a cousin, right? We lost Joshua too.
Yeah, because it was cousin Larry.
Yeah,
Larry
I
and Balky.
got a phone call. That's why.
Okay. Perfect Strangers aired on ABC for season 100 episodes. If you didn't know how the way that ended, they were on a balloon about to get engaged to both of their girlfriends, and then a lightning strikes. That's how the fucking show ended.
And they die?
No, they didn't die. They
yeah. Got struck by fucking lightning?
Yeah. No, they thought they were gonna die, and then they realized that they got down safely, and that's the end of Perfect Strangers. So I don't understand why who's saying we need this. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, like was anybody like, dude, shit, I love Perfect Strangers. I wish we had another version of that.
Right. That's
like,
I don't know a lot of big fans.
Okay, listen. Two women unexpectedly find that they're half sisters and they inherit a one-bedroom apartment above a yoga studio. You could have made it anything else. Like, that's just a generic story.
Yeah, I don't remember the premises of how Balky like came to America and how he met up with his cousin Larry, but like that alone was way more interesting than what this plot sounds like.
When Larry's distant cousin from Mypos had immigrated to Chicago and was connecting with him.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I mean that's It sounds way better than two half sisters. That sounds fucking stupid. That won't last.
Really, but both of them just don't sound like a good idea. Like, ooh,
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. But at least Balky, like at least in the 80s, I mean, it was silly and it was. I was a kid. I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't like as good as like Night Court or something like that. And
that is coming back. Also, I don't know if you realize that or not.
I didn't fucking know that.
It's going to be coming back.
Hollywood done ran out of ideas.
Dude, you can't replace Harry Anderson, man. Like the magician.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Now he's dead, Doc. He's not alive.
No, he passed away. Yeah.
Not unlike John Madden, who's alive.
And well,
now, just want to say, usually when you talk about somebody, that's when they pass away.
Concave 2021 July.
Night Court's gonna be coming back, rebooted. John Larroquette is coming back to the show.
Okay,
and then
that's it.
From that's it.
Coming back from it. Melissa Rauch from Big Bang Theory will be also on the show. Kind of wonder if that's supposed to be the blonde's daughter from the original show.
Who's Melissa Rauch? Is she
She's the blonde, the
blonde chick.
The big titty blonde.
Daggone, dude, that chick is stacked, man.
They had a big-breasted woman on Night Court. I don't remember that.
No,
they had Marky Post was the girl from.
I bet you that's supposed to be Marky Post's daughter.
Dude, she was like back then. She was hot. She even looked good on what was that? Pork and beans or Frank and beans. There's something about Mary. Like she looked good then.
Mary.
Oh, the mother?
Yeah. Yeah, she looked good. She was with she was like married to the black dude from They Live. That's who that was.
Yeah, Keith David.
Oh yeah, Keith David.
Yeah. Oh, he's on Cameo, Doc. Get a shout out.
He's still alive too. Yeah, I'd get him to
alive.
do the Spawn voice if I had a cameo.
Hell yeah.
Expensive. Apparently, Bones must have dropped his price up because Josh was just like, "You pay that much?" He's like, "No, I didn't pay that much."
Danhausen was only $25.
But he fucking only did like 20 seconds. What a douche.
Yeah. Well, he did longer, but I chopped it up too. But the one he did my buddy was way longer. I gave him a lot. Yeah. I just wanted to plug. That was all I
very nice, very evil, very nice.
The Farley brothers, you were talking about something about Mary. They are supposed to be making they do the bowling movie, right?
Oh, Kingpin.
They're supposed to be making a sequel to Kingpin.
That's a great
Why?
movie.
What is
I don't know. There's stories to be told, apparently.
There's no story to be told. Like Randy Quaid is barely fucking alive. Like what like Jesus Christ. Yo, Hollywood ran out of ideas, man.
They do. They're just rehashing idea.
Yeah, it's bad.
And a lot of these shows don't have success because what worked back then does not work now.
Right. Exactly. That's right. Yeah, you couldn't have some dude on there like doing some crazy accent, being so stereotypical like Balky was. No way. So you can't do that shit now. People be in an uproar.
Well, as E3 came and went, right now they're saying because Sony wasn't even there. The biggest news was coming out of Microsoft, and here's some of the big things that they're talking about. You'll now be able to download a game, try it out on the xCloud before actually buying the game. So if you're wanting to test out a game before you purchase it, you can use the cloud to see if it's worth it, and then, or if you're like Joshua, you'll go pre-order it, go get the game, get annoyed with the game, bitch about Marvel's Avengers, and then wait for that Black Panther part to come out soon.
No, I've yet to touch that game. But once I was like, Guardians of the Galaxy. Wait, that's the same people that made that Mars. I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm not even gonna bother fucking paying any, what a piece of shit company, man. I don't.
The thing is what I'm bothered by is it's like you don't have to make them the Marvel Cinematic Universe looking. You got the comic books, pull from that. But it's like they're going, okay, we got the comic books, but let's make our own version of it. But let's really fuck it up. Can we?
Yeah.
Can we do
Like
that?
Drax looks like someone just swiped a paint stick on his chest.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and then Gamora just like the only one that looks good is Groot. Like Groot, like they didn't fuck up Groot. Rocket Raccoon's got like a fucking like goatee dangling soul pad. I'm like,
He's got there's a Groot Funko Pop head is in his beard.
like it's just if it's like it's not that hard, man.
It's not.
It's,
And
like,
the other thing is like what I was talking about, that music and stuff, that's James Gunn's Guardians. That is not the comic books. That's not any of their animated series.
Right.
And it was very much, hey, we got some pop hits from the 70s that we're going to play to make you all connect to the Guardians.
Right.
Wow, that's James Gunn's idea.
Yeah, which was a great idea. And yeah, it just seems to, yeah.
That's why that's one of the things I don't like when they make comic book movies for lesser known characters and the movie becomes a success. They go, well, we have to make the comic book character like the movie counterparts. And I just go, that's so stupid.
It is kind of a backwards idea, but then I guess you get something that's super profitable, like a movie, as opposed to comic books that aren't very profitable. So they probably think, all right, you should take all the characteristics from the comic and implement that there. But then once there are those traits, whether it's a look or, you know, the way they act or a new design or whatever, then yeah, they totally do that into the comic book now. So, which I was thinking about this the other day because I don't keep up with like Black Panther. Are they doing now that, you know, Black Panther died, or the actor, are they going to move on in the comic book series too? They're going to make Black Panther like a chick?
No.
He's still alive. He's still Black Panther.
No, just not in the movie. We're not going to get a new Black Panther.
Right.
It's not like they've stopped making Iron Man comics or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, but I'm saying Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is still alive. I'm just saying, like, since he died and since they're going to make Shuri or whoever make her Black Panther, like, I wonder if they're going to take that same route and do that to the comic and like kill off T'Challa.
No, they're not going to kill it.
No, they can't. No.
Okay.
He's a marquee character that needs to stay around. Like, it's unfortunate that.
Yeah.
He's not going to get recast, and I called it, and I was like, I understand why, but
yeah, I wouldn't.
It is.
They can't.
It is what it
that.
is.
Yeah.
No, they could. They just don't. They're going to go with that whole like, you know, we were a family, and he was the heart and soul. And like the guy fucking made the movie.
You could still recast. It just wouldn't be T'Challa. But you can have the Black Panther is a moniker. So so if they're opening up the multiverse, Loki's already breaking up and setting it all into craziness. You could have another Black Panther, just not T'Challa.
Nah, it just doesn't. It doesn't work. Like people are just too sentimental about stuff, and it just. Like once he passed away, and then you find out he was doing the movie while he had cancer.
Right.
You're kind of just like you got to honor that memory and that sacrifice he did, and you know. And the fucked up thing is though, you know, and I'm not saying I know him anything, but he probably say no. The show must go on. You should recast me, and you know, don't take away from the fans the great stories we could have with the Black Panther.
Right.
You know?
It's really unfortunate that in the first one, Michael B. Johnson, or was it Michael B. Jordan, died. Like the character, Michael B. Jordan died. Like the character did because, dude, like if he would have picked up the mantle of Black Panther, like if maybe he wouldn't have died, but went to, I don't know, what kind of jail or something. I don't know. Whatever. And he ends up becoming Black Panther after all that happened. That would have been pretty cool. Because, dude, that dude can act his fucking ass off.
Show up from the multiverse as Black Panther.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible. With the multiverse,
really,
you could do anything.
You're only going to have more Black Panthers depending on how people take the next one.
Right. Because
if you got people that are like, well, it's not the Black Panther anymore, and they don't go see it, then that will pretty much kill that franchise.
Right. I think I guess we'll see.
I think like eventually, like I kind of see Disney saying, oh, well, we spoke to his widow and she gave us permission and we're going to recast him. Because if that second movie does fucking mega banks, they're gonna fucking be like, we gotta make another, you know. Because think about it, they were gonna introduce like supposedly, you know, 2 marquee villains in Black Panther 2. So
You
You know?
you had two marquee villains. Oh well, the next one's supposed to be setting up. What's
Doom and Namor.
yeah? Why are they setting up Doom in that movie?
I mean, because he was technically, I think Doom was supposed to be the next big bad, right, or the next fate. Supposedly, we don't even know.
But I thought Namor was with Atlantis is supposed to be the next.
Yeah, I thought Namor was the whole thing where they mentioned that whole thing.
Oh,
about
that
the
remember
water,
they,
but then they were like, yeah, that's
that.
it was
And,
just
and then somebody goes, "Ooh,
coincidence.
that went hot. Let's fucking do that because we don't have any ideas. So let's
right.
let's do that." Speaking of Namor and actually going on Aquaman, should Aquaman really be in the Justice League if he can't go into space and help them?
He can't totally go into space.
Do what?
He totally can go into
Well, what is
space.
he gonna do?
He's still super strong. He's still super fast. Like, do you not know this?
Yeah,
But he can't do anything else.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, he's super strong.
Like,
He's
is
super
he supposed
fast.
to go to alien planets and talk to their alien fish?
Don't be a dick, Martin.
What was he talking to Merman from He-Man?
I know.
That's what that sounded like. I never knew Doc could do a fucking merman impression. Yeah,
I don't think. No, I mean, fucking Blue Beetle can go into space by himself, but Aquaman would have to have a whole suit and people to take him up there. I don't think he should be in the Justice League. Leave that motherfucker in the water.
Oh my god!
I mean, Aquaman doesn't need a special suit. It's not like he's a fish and he'll like
He can't
dry
breathe.
up. He doesn't have gills.
But he needs to breathe.
Yeah, but
So you mean, hold on. Hold
He's
on.
also a land
So you mean to tell
walker.
me the guy who has super strength, super speed, has a bibby of other metahuman?
When has he had
physiologists that-
super speed? I've never seen him run fast.
Go look up his fucking powers, genius. I'm telling you. But all this stuff, and you think he's not an asset as opposed to
Now, is he super
billionaire-
speed because he's in the water? Because I've never seen him running. I never see him.
Just look it up because I literally I can't with you right now.
Yes, you can.
You're just you're doing a must you moment, and I'm just like, I'm not here for it. The
Yes, you
Hawks
are.
won. You should be happy. They're one win away from the Eastern Conference Finals. Be happy. Don't be
You
a
think
dick.
they're gonna get blown out by the Nets? So
No, because the Nets, if the Nets don't have the two other guys playing at 100%, there's a good chance you guys can beat them.
there we go. I like that idea. Let's see. Where's his power? So
That's his
he's
power right there.
telepathic. He can control all aquatic life, which is useless in space. He utilizes the trident of Poseidon. I don't know what that can do in space. He's a master tactician, so yes, they could keep him on the ship and be like, Aquaman, what should we do? I think you should go and fight because I can't survive in space. He's skilled at hand-to-hand combat, and he's underwater adaptation. He does have superhuman strength, durability, endurances, agility, reflexes, and senses. I would assume speed is only in the water because, again, I've never seen him run fast.
Yeah, I would guess like in water.
Yeah,
like you can't
like,
fuck
if
with him in
there-
water.
If there is shit in space, Booster Gold and Blue Beetle are better, and those are like sea-level characters at the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, and Booster Gold is a fucking like sociopath. He's just, I don't know.
That dude, they did a death battle and he beat Cable. Like the whole episode, they're making it seem like Cable.
How does he beat Cable?
Go watch the episode.
All
Like
right.
it's literally the funny. I was like, they're making it seem like Cable's gonna fucking destroy him, and he kills Cable.
Wow.
I mean, did he know? Like, did he know from the future what Cable was going to do?
Watch the episode, bro.
You'd have to know from the future, like what Cable was going to do, and knew how to fight him.
Okay, sure, he can't run as fast as other superheroes like Superman or the Flash, but he's fast enough that he can dodge bullets and other projectiles. So super speed. Shut up.
That doesn't help you in space. What does that do for you in space?
You can dodge lasers.
My God.
This is a Family Guy joke all over again.
Hey, continuing on with Microsoft and Xbox, you would now be able to, with the xCloud coming out, play next gen Xbox games on your Xbox One. So if you're
Yay!
to play some of the new stuff, like with Vespa coming out with what was the game they're coming out with? Fuck, I forgot what it was called. I don't see it. But you'll be able to play like Flight Simulator, which there's no way in hell your Xbox One would be able to play Flight Simulator. But yeah, so and they're trying to now also get on to where they'll have the xCloud on televisions, your browser. There's talks of pushing it to other systems like Nintendo, PlayStation, getting them on there so you could play their games. Because right now the best deal that you can get is the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
For what the little bit they charge and these first day releases that you're getting with these games.
Right.
Still, and then PlayStation doesn't have anything. You're still paying $70 if you want a lot of these.
No, they lowered it.
What is it now?
I think it went down to 60. It was over. Like that's what made me get it.
$7. Good job.
No, like honestly, like thank God they did, because they were charging $120 a year, and then for a year they dropped it down to 50, and I was like, or 60.
Because you're talking about with their Game Pass thing?
Yeah, their Game Pass thing.
PlayStation Now?
Yeah, which I mean, they have more games than Game Pass, but I would say that's the one thing Game Pass has over them, is that we give you like Xbox exclusives off the rip, which is fucking awesome. But they have way more games. You get PlayStation 3 titles, PlayStation 4. I mean, that library is extensive as fuck. And what they offer is a lot. I think what kills PlayStation though is like they need to have like more exclusive titles, because like EA has a thing with Game Pass, so all Electronic Art games have like their streaming rights. So Xbox is really making those good deals for that. But if PlayStation can give us like better exclusives, or they do what Microsoft is doing with the day ones, I think they'll right back in it. But we'll see.
And finally, as we end the show, to add a point to the Wikipedia of Batman, as we noticed that Aquaman has super speed, but is worthless in space, we now find out that because of the most recent Harley Quinn series that's going to be coming out soon on HBO Max, that it was it DC or Warner Brothers? I think it's DC.
Warner Brothers. I think
Warner Brothers went ahead and now, if you've not seen Harley Quinn is very R-rated. A lot of offensive language, a lot of gross out humor, and it's violent in a lot. I
don't think there was gross out humor. Like nothing was ever gross on that show.
Like the Frakkin nerds. It's like the Frakkin nerds of cartoons. Exactly. Gross out humor and a lot of offensive language.
They now have cut a scene where our own Bruce Wayne would have went down on Catwoman.
Yeah.
And said, our heroes
don't do that.
Our heroes don't do that.
What?
So yes. So now Bruce Wayne does not eat pussy, is what we.
Oh, get the dude! Come on, he's a millionaire playboy. Well, he's a millionaire playboy. He may not have to. May just be like, all right, dude.
Billionaire playboy.
Billionaire playboy.
That's what I put on my on Twitter class. I said, what? Billionaire playboys don't eat pussy?
I guess not. So I guess he just like. You know what to do.
That's what they said. Like some people are writing up and says, so I guess your heroes are all selfish people.
That makes sense. I mean, that does make sense if you think about it. And
like if we're talking the boys, I could see what's his name not doing that. What's wrong with your ear? You okay?
Sorry, yeah. It was caught up on my ear. Weird.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yes. So if you were hoping to see Batman eat out Catwoman, it will not be happening, at least not this season of Harley Quinn.
I hope that scene gets like released on like a deleted, or gets leaked or something.
Like maybe the
I mean, I don't know if it's drawn, like the sketches or something. Like I really hope someone like leaks that, like if they you're fired. Oh yeah, let me leak this scene of Batman going. Okay.
Well, maybe he doesn't have to do that, because they'll just let Harley Quinn do it to Poison Ivy. So
yeah, they did do that. Well, I mean, as far as we can tell, I don't know. Maybe they did.
Poor Kite Man.
I know. Hell yeah.
That shit broke my heart.
Oh. So I have you not seen Harley Quinn yet?
No.
Class?
No.
You should watch it.
You should watch it. It's good, bro.
All right.
It's good, but oh my god, it breaks my heart what happens to Kite Man.
Clayface
Really?
Clayface is the star of that fucking show.
No, it's Bane. Bane's the star.
Clayface is the star. Bane too. Bane's
Oh.
like Clayface. Every time Clayface talks, I start laughing. I'm an actor.
No, Bane gets in with Two-Face to take over the Gotham. And so Two-Face puts up a big billboard, but it's only got Two-Face on there. And Bane goes, "Why would you say that we would have two faces on here, but it's only got yours on that?"
Actually, class. You probably forgot, but there's a part where Two-Face tells Bane, "Hey, Bane, baby, tranquilo," and I put it on my IG story and I tagged you. And
I do remember that.
Like that show's so good that they don't utilize everybody because like Two-Face was only like in there for like 2 seconds.
That is funny, man. Yeah, I need it. It's on HBO Max, right?
It's really
Yes.
good. You should watch
All
it.
right.
Yes, you should watch it.
I was
finish
very
it.
amazed that they would be willing to pull no punches except for Batman eating out Catwoman.
And Ron Funches is a good friend of mine, aka King Shark. So you know, that's you gotta
That's
show
right.
love.
Yes. That's why
There
I need something signed by King Shark when you go to PWG again.
Jen, give me your King Shark and I'll get it signed when I go to PWG.
I don't have any King Shark, but maybe
I'll try to find one.
Find some.
I'll try to find something.
If he's there, I'll be like, "Hey, buddy, sign this for my guys." You know what I'm saying?
I'll find
I'm going to
King Shark.
PWG.
Class, can you draw me the King Shark from the Harley Quinn, and then we'll have him sign that. So then it'll be connected twice to me.
That'll be cool. That'd be cool. Maybe we'll see. I take so long. I can't make promises because I've taken so long to make us a shirt. That will happen.
I still have to order those. You guys realize that?
I know.
We're a month away. I don't know what the turnaround.
We could be limited. We could go to like Cafe Press and get them in like a weekend.
I don't know if that's quick anymore. All right, so guys, as the show comes to an end, Joshua, what'd you learn this week?
I learned that Fruit Loops don't taste. They
don't. It's the same flavor.
And I learned that Mr. Bonezz is a very inspirational DJ, and I appreciate everything.
The guy gave his phone number and said, "Joshua, I'm here to help you. Just remember to hashtag."
They're going to hell.
Just hashtag. Don't take.
What is this?
That's
what are you doing?
hashtag, right?
What are you doing? Like sideways scissors here?
No, that's that one.
That's Catwoman and Poison Ivy, or Catwoman, whatever.
No, Catwoman doesn't do that kind of stuff.
No,
Class,
right.
what did you learn this week?
What did I learn this week? I learned that Jim from The Office knows how to make movies, even if they suck. They're at least they're profitable.
No, I wouldn't say they suck. There's some he's not an incredible director.
Okay.
Should say storyteller instead of director.
Better actor than he is.
He's no Peele. He's no Jordan Peele. I'll tell you that for
well.
Oh, you like all of Jordan Peele's movies?
No, but I do like I've liked some of what he's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. What have you learned, Doc?
I have learned. I don't know, what did I learn? I mean,
He's going to hell.
I learned that I need to now that I'm off a few days, I need to get on this fucking design. And I learned that I like your shirt, Doc.
Thank you. That's coming out soon.
That's dope.
Yes.
How the fuck did you see that shirt? Like, what the fuck?
I saw him lean back real quick, and then I was able to see it from that. So
yes.
So yeah, I learned that Joshua can take a joke. I have a lot of friends that can't take a joke, so I do appreciate. I think Class would be able to take a joke too.
I honestly, in the privacy of just us talking, I could take a joke. Now, if you do a joke in public domain where people can see, then I got to be like, "Hey, Chief, people really don't know about this stuff. You can't be talking that shit." Man.
No, I have been caught by that too, where I made a joke on that other people can see, and he's like, "No."
Yeah, man.
Give me the Jonah Hill, just like no, don't.
Can't wait to go to Concave and have fun with my bros.
Yes, Concave is in the KHAN cave. It's gonna be coming up in a month. Myself, Joshua. We don't know if Class is gonna somehow free himself up.
I'm pretty sure. I'll be there that Saturday if nothing else.
Good, because that's we are going to be doing the podcast from noon to 4 Central Time down there. We will be drinking lots of beer. I will have a remote control cooler, so we've got that, so Joshua doesn't have to carry his purse of alcohol.
I do want to carry my purse of alcohol.
Well, bring your damn purse, whatever.
Kennedy has it, not me.
Oh, okay. Well, Kennedy will have to remember to bring it. Kennedy will also be there in attendance. So if you're
I'm
going
to try to come up with a game or a game or two, something that's nerd related that I mean that would fit the show, but something that I used to do on Back Row Hecklers, and something unlike. Well, I'd love to do what do you call it? Name that tune, but then we couldn't do that we'd get flagged on YouTube.
Yeah,
I got a game.
I'm gonna come up with something else.
I got a game we could play on that thing just for you. You could like set it up. Who Fucked Who comic edition.
Damn, yeah, you could do that. You could do who are Eskimo brothers?
No, just be like, this person fucked. Who didn't they fuck? That's what the game is. Who didn't they fuck? So it's like She-Hulk. You put she fucked Matt Murdock, the Juggernaut, Colossus.
Right.
And we guess who
do you know? But do you know everybody that they've had sex with? Because I mean, there's a lot of comics.
That's fun, but it's still a fun.
But if you knew that they hooked up with like 5 people, but you just put 3 in there, and 2 of which they had, one is just a ringer.
Like 4 or 5 characters. Like who did they not have sex with?
Right.
That's
a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that.
I think it's stupid shit when it comes to comic books. Yeah, it's like
you should work on that one, and I'll come up with something else. And yeah,
like, do you think now does it count having sex with Professor X if it's in your mind?
No.
Okay. Mind fuck.
Wait, so his dick doesn't work?
I don't think.
I mean, he's paralyzed. Right? I would guess not.
No, didn't he?
He could get up in here, and he could probably.
That's what I'm saying. He could get in there, but does that really count? There's no insertion, right?
I'm pretty sure he can make his dick hard.
He mind fuck you.
He's got his back is paralyzed.
No, but it doesn't. Some people who are paralyzed still get erections. They just can't feel it.
Okay. Well,
I learned that's true. That is true. That's what some people that are paraplegic, whatever. They could take Viagra and it works.
Hold on? Didn't he have the kid? Didn't he have his son after his accident with Moira McTaggart?
Oh, maybe.
That's right. Joshua is up in this motherfucker.
That's why.
Let's see. When did he have his kid?
Is Legion Moira McTaggart's
Israeli psychiatric facility met a patient named Gabrielle Haler.
Oh, it wasn't even mine. That's what I was thinking. I didn't think it was Moira McTaggart's. She ever had
Moira, not Myra.
Moira.
I don't know when this happened versus when he became disabled.
I'm pretty sure it was when he was disabled, bro.
I'm disabled. Okay. So yeah, all right. Joshua, how can we learn more about all your sexcapades in the Marvel Universe?
Well, if you want to see me bitch about NBA refereeing and all those NBA games playing, and Doc enjoying his Atlanta Falcons winning, even though fucking Trae Young sucks right about now.
Yeah, 39 points. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but like 10 for 23 shooting.
Hey, that's Kobe numbers right there.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, you can follow me at Green Eyed Bebop on Twitter, and if you want to see me post weird stories on my Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Green Eyed Bebop. Don't worry, the show is coming soon. Mr. Bonezz really motivated me, and I'm gonna try to do the first episode. I just want Doc Martin to just shut the fuck up and edit it, make it look good, and we'll go from there.
You got to put the legwork into making it look good.
I don't need to do anything.
I'm polish so much.
This is what you're gonna see, and then you're gonna have insert panels for what I'm describing, and that's it. And I'll make my few jokes here and there. So don't worry, guys. It's gonna be fun.
You're gonna have your fans your hands full. Joshua has a great idea. I love the idea, but holy shit, he's putting you to work.
You're right. Like, so
can you explain to me how he's getting put to work? I do the introduction. I explain the first 5 issues that I want to do, and make my jokes. I just give him what to insert.
Well, I'm just thinking like Doc is way more advanced in video editing than I am. Whereas like on all my Kraven the Toy Hunt stuff, I use iMovie and it takes me fucking forever. Doc just goes in, he fucking knows how to do all this shit with Premiere or whatever he uses. And I know Adobe products, but I don't know like multimedia. And so maybe it won't be that bad for him.
I don't think I truly believe it's gonna be easy because all he's doing is inserting and maybe I think I'll do like an introduction, an intro, because when I'm watching Twitch streams and they're doing their YouTube videos, while they do an intro and an outro, and they do the meat of it. So I think he's gonna get 3 videos, like maybe the most is gonna be the middle part, but everything else is gonna be like, hey, what's going on? Josh Carabao here with the Frakkin Nerds for another issue, or rather episode of Josh Explains the Ultimate Universe, and then da-da-da-da-da. So I honestly think he's gonna have an easy time doing it. He's just being a big fucking baby. He's complaining about this. You know?
I am complaining about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I literally can't wait to just. I know what's gonna happen when we're at Concave. He's gonna say something to me during the podcast about my show, and I'm gonna throw something at him. Watch.
I'm not gonna say anything because your show's not ready to go yet. So
it is ready to go. Hold on, look.
Yeah.
I got my thing right here. I got my little thingy to hold my camera while I do my talking. I'm gonna put it right here on the table. And I'm
behind
like, hey,
the
what's going
scenes right now.
Yeah, you know. I actually
Class,
gotta call my friend.
How can we learn more about you, Class?
Just go on Instagram and follow Kraven the Toy Hunt. I promise I will have a video this week. It's been a month and I haven't dropped anything, but I've been busting my ass to be able to pay for these toy hunts, and had a pretty successful one this week. And I was thinking with my new setup the way I have it now, you don't get those sneak peeks anymore. So I may have to like maybe move the Dreadnoks out of the way or something, which that gift set right there. It's fucking expensive. But may move that out of the way. You might start seeing those sneak peeks again. But Kraven the Toy Hunt on Instagram, all my other personal shit. Yeah, fuck off. You can't have them. You guys can.
All right.
But no one
Tell them, Chris Dave.
You're wanting more information about Frakkin Nerds, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or you can follow me on Twitter on Doc_Martin. Remember, find your favorite podcast on Google, iHeartRadio, Spotify, any place you can find podcasts. You should be able to find on Frakkin Nerd. Just don't tell Alexa to find it because she'll have no clue where it's at. Actually, I think she does work now. So if for some reason they're not confusing the word Frakkin, they don't know how to spell it. And then trying to think what else. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, we've got our Discord that nobody goes to, so it's there. I'm not even going to post a link now, so go back and watch an old episode if you want to figure out where our Discord channel is at. Little hide and seek. And if you're going to see us at Concave, come down, say hello, grab one of the free beers and hand it over to us. That'll be good.
Wait, I was about to say, I ain't giving out free fucking beer. That's all my beer.
No, they've got the free beers there.
Oh, people hand out free beers. I would gladly accept that.
Yeah, there's free alcohol there.
Yeah, it's free alcohol the whole time. Well, you got to pay $25 for your pass, but yeah,
that's chump change for him. Shit.
Yeah, Mr. What, 14-hour days and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm doing overtime soon because I'm just like, fuck it, I want to make money now. I feel the need to make money.
That's how it's going right now, man. It's so short staffed. I'm doing overtime, so it's time and a half. But then they're doing incentive pay too, where you get tier 1, it's $10 extra, or tier 2 is like $20 extra on top of time and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because
I've been trying to?
Are people leaving? There's been reports.
Yeah, the ER where I'm at,
getting nurses in.
Yeah, the ER I'm at, they made a bunch of changes and shit, and so like, yeah, they're doing a lot of things. Someone was asking me about being their preceptor, like teaching like some of the nurses, and I was like,
fuck that, man. No,
nah, man, you don't want that shit, man. You don't need to learn my bad habits, but
motherfucker, it took me 3 tries to fucking pass this shit.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I'm all right now. But yeah, I don't know.
I know somebody
no young ones under my wing.
I know somebody who took them like 6 tries.
That motherfucker's hard. I'll tell you that, but I only got to do it once.
Everybody I know that became a nurse had to take that test more than once. And like, I was just like, you were second. Another person had to do it one more time. But I told the person, I was like, at least you were studying and doing what you're supposed to do, your due diligence. This person was like, nah, I'm going to go hang out. And I'm like, you're not going to pass.
Yeah.
And when she failed, she was like, she fucking locked herself in her room and just fucking study, and she knocked it out the park.
Yeah.
And then you finally got it, like you were still doing it and you connected it. But this other person, it literally took her like fucking 5. And I'm like, maybe you should just give up. To her credit, I think she did it. I mean, technically she did do it. I don't know, but she's a nurse, so God bless her.
Perseverance.
Remember, if you're, I was
do you
gonna
pay the state for that
What's
test?
that?
No, I'm asking Kaz. Do you have to pay the state for that test? That's a state exam, right?
You pay, yeah, every time.
Yeah. So
every
fucking
time.
the New York State, the states are like, yeah, give us money. Fucking give it.
Yeah.
Failed 10 times. Huh? Give it to us the 11th
Yep.
time.
45 days, pay us $150 again. 45 days, yeah. Over and over and over.
Remember, if you stayed with us through this whole show, we're gonna have Mr. Bonezz cameo coming on directly after the end of this to see what kind of advice he gives Joshua on his Marvel Ultimate Alliance gaming channel that he's going to be doing. Apparently didn't read my cameo very well, but watch that and help people out. So as we wrap the show up, Joshua over there, Mr. Bonezz says, hashtag it. Our own Chris Class, who craves that hunt. This is Doc Martin saying, have a frackin' good week.
I have a few words for you, Joshua. As a fellow streamer, you gotta be ready for criticism, for hatred, for bullying. But don't let that hold you back. Nah. You gotta let that encourage you and influence and inspire your success. When you start getting hated on, it's a sign that you're doing things right. And these people are trying to bring you down to make themselves feel better because they're not at the level you are. So I know your belly is going to start streaming, and I believe you're going to be streaming Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And just be yourself, bro. Don't try acting don't act how you wouldn't act at a job. Just be yourself, be relaxed, and set schedules, be consistent, and just be natural. Don't act like someone you're not, And another tip is hashtags. Use lots of hashtags, as many as you can, that are relevant to your content. If you want more info, feel free to text me, and I am willing to take you under my wing as a streamer, and I'll work on your marketing for you. Much love and many blessings.